The Qin dynasty has a main idea or fact of that people would live in harmony because they wanted immortality. The people in the Qin dynasty would have jobs like selling rice, owning shops, writing books, delivering goods, performing arts, and also farming. They would also buy the products that they sell sometimes. They had internal trade, and they would trade with other dynasties that were close or far away from them. The Qin dynasty also created the streets, the Great Wall of China, axles, weights, written language, gunpowder, legalism, and iron-tipped spears. All of these creations or developments made the Qin dynasty stronger and more powerful during war. The social classes of this dynasty were emperors, nobles, craftspeople, traders, farmers, and slaves. The highest was emperors. The lowest was slaves. The emperors didn't ever have to do work because the nobles always did anything that the emperors wanted. The emperors had control of every class under them. The nobles made up the highest ranking class after the ruling family. They also fought in the emperor's army, provided weapons, food, soldiers, and chariots. Traders, farmers, and slaves were the ones always working. Traders would be trading as normal. Farmers would be planning all the time, and slaves would be getting bossed around to do things for the emperor and the noble also. Your type of job that you would have would be determined by your father's heredity. So that's according to your social class too. A person named Qin was the first person to own or control all of China. Zhang and his advisors would create the laws. They would also introduce the new laws. The laws would end feudalism in China, replacing it with a new and centralized bureaucratic government. In this, both the military and government thrived, as talented individuals could be more easily noticed in the transformed society. Later Chinese dynasties emulated the Qin government for its good organization. The Qin dynasty didn't have any influence outside of China because their emperor didn't want them spending any money trading anywhere but inside of their dynasty. Outside of China, people always got treated with respect from each dynasty, especially the Qin dynasty. They are very serious about respect and cooperation. The written language of the Qin dynasty was logographic. The Prime Minister Li Si standardized the writing system to be of uniform size and shape across the whole country. Confucianism was suppressed along the non-legalist philosophies. Legalism was a philosophy which severe punishments were given if the emperor was disobeyed. Individual rights no longer existed. Legalism philosophy was said to be believed over Confucianism because any old philosophies were to be done anyway. The Qin was famous for burning of books and burying of scholars incident. This incident was to burn books that were on non-legalist viewpoints and subjects. The Qin dynasty was well known for the Great Wall of China, which was later augmented and enhanced during the Ming dynasty. The other major contributions of the Qin dynasty were the concept of a centralized government, the unification of the legal code, the development of the written language, measurement, and currency of China. In the Qin dynasty, they improved the sword with stronger iron. They also improved bellows used in making the iron for the sword when they were forged. The Qin developed a crossbow, which is proven because remains of crossbows were found among the soldiers of the Terracotta Army. If they didn't have the crossbow, they would lose some of their wars, and lose some land. So the crossbow was a huge help to the people in war during 220 BCE.